Hey guys, Liana here, Mountain Monday. Look at that beautiful mountain! Look at it! It is stunning. This is the beginning of the Far Cry 4 Valley of the Yetis DLC. I thought maybe if there's Yetis, there'll be a mountain, which is good for Mountain Mondays. And I was right! Look at that, isn't it pretty? That's majestic. So everybody ready? Breathe in. And out. And in. And out. And I wanted to talk about negativity today. And I wanted to talk about negativity because I've been observing, and this is what I do. I observe and then make comments about it. And I wanted to talk about, note. First phase of mission on access plan, the expedition was followed and began to set up a semi-permanent camp to use the next phases. I'm organized and meant into 4 distinct details, each one assigned to the sector of a valley. We will now chart and map a discrete section, then systematically move until we find the relic. Okay, we've now got the structure of this game. Excellent. But, yeah, I wanted to talk about, because I'm noticing that a lot of otherwise, I thought were all right people, they get into the certain headspace, and they really don't realize that people stop listening if they feel that you're just crapping on something and not giving them any benefit of the doubt as a person. And it's really funny. I found the people who do come across as the most negative are also the most sensitive people, but I digress. The problem with negativity is that it's infectious. If you come at someone completely negative, well, they're going to respond to that, right? If, you know, there's this whole hater phenomenon, and people are like, don't listen to the haters. Well, if you come at someone and you're resoundingly negative, you provide absolutely no positives whatsoever, you are by definition a hater, and don't listen to you kicks in. And I really think it's very hard to find most professionals, to not find something that is a plus. I like Metal Eater's game reviews because it makes us do pros and cons, right? And it really does help balance your thinking when you know at the end of a review that you're going to have to provide both. And I wish that the pros and cons format, what caused damage there? Weird. But I really wish the pros and cons format would be more readily adopted across discussions of games. And I think that we have, we have become so fixated on criticism as opposed to critique that we have a death spiral of negativity going on. Can I backstab a bear? No, I cannot. Hi, bear. I'm sorry. Oh, this is going to suck. See, I went negative. And I'm going to pay for it. See? I should not have tried to backstab that bear. That was negative. I learned from my own mistakes. That was really weird, though, that none of the melee attacks connected. But it's still a pretty game, and I've just started, so I'm not going to hate on it. See? That wasn't that hard. But I think with negativity, do I even have any weapons? Let's see here, loot bag, carbine or gloves, progress. Nope. If I'm gonna be sorry. Oh, there's a guy there. I got scared. Fair is not resoundingly negative. And we have been having this discussion about fair criticism for months and months and months and months, only for people to continue to go negative. Well, negative's not fair. If you think a person is resoundingly bad, why are you continuing to engage with them? And if you're going to be only focusing on the negatives of a situation, there we go, then don't expect the other person to respond with anything about a response to the thing you decided to complain about. And, you know, I recently had the experience of people going absolutely negative on one exchange, one, in a 30-minute interview. They didn't do it as, hey, you know, I liked these points. This point I disagreed with. It was just, I disagreed with you here. The rest of the interview is completely irrelevant. The point of conflict was the only thing that really mattered. And, you know, most people with any sort of rational thought and any sense of, you know, a healthy self-esteem, I'll say, will sort of take the attitude of, that's all you got from a half hour? Well, your opinion isn't very relevant then. You're not taking a whole approach. And this water's creepy. And so I think it's important to point this out. It's a criticism of criticism for you know, to embrace the irony of the situation. But if you guys don't want the online attacks to be so bad, if you don't want, you know, to be associated with negativity, don't come at things from such a resoundingly negative place. Take a minute and think, am I being fair here, or am I reacting emotionally and just being completely negative? And it's not that emotions are bad. No, I'm a big proponent of, if something's bothering you, there's a reason. So explore the reason. But you need to find that reason before you really approach someone. And sometimes that's very tough because, how do I put this? We have to respond to stories fast in media, and sometimes we aren't given the luxury of really thinking things out before we respond, so we do make mistakes. But mistakes are not an indicator of any further agenda. It's just an off day, guys. So there's no conspiracy that you have to fight against. There's nothing that, you know, you have to worry about. You don't have to protect yourself against a snake in the grass, or someone described me, a person who can get close enough for the knife to go in your back. What? So please, guys, watch the negativity. It's exhausting, and it makes it very hard to mine the constructive elements of your feedback out of the mash of yelling and nastiness, and the tone policing I have got has been unreal. That I'm supposed to stop the snark and things like that. Like, are you serious? Snarky for life, man. Snarky is not invalidating my opinion. So that's just my thoughts and something to watch. And it's something everybody has to watch. Nobody's immune to this. And what is this? I'm going to wrap up Mountain Monday. Where's the closest thing to a mountain in this cave? I'm inside the mountain. So we'll look to the sky. Hey, grappling hook. What's up here? Anyway, I'll look to the sky. We'll look to the light. And breathe in. And out. That wasn't creepy at all. And in. And out. Well, he's a fine-looking fellow.